You know how I stand on this. Big clubs have standards. They don't stand on sentiment. They don't, wait for managers to do well. If a manager's not doing well, he's gone. You've seen that with Barca over the last couple of years. How many times I'm going to say it? They've had 5 managers in 4 years. You look at Bayern, 7 managers in 8 years. Do you know what I mean? It's big clubs. They have standards. And unfortunately, a lot of our fan base, we stand on sentiment. We're over-reliant on this idea that somehow he's going to come good. How much longer do we need to decide that this manager's never going to come good? Like, he's not got the capability, he's not got the facilities. Do you know what I mean? That's just not him. And Ineos should be aware of that now. Ineos should see that. Barada himself should be aware and see that these performances that he's been putting out week in, week out, like this should have happened in the summer. Like, never mind this season. We should have already been aware of this off the season where they came in January, and then they had 6 months to watch him get to an FA Cup final. Okay, win the FA Cup final, but ignore that. Look at the league form. Look at us getting smashed by Palace. Look at us getting smashed by Bournemouth. Look at him last year getting outplayed by Brighton and Nottingham Forest. It's madness, and here we still are. And I worry because Ineos really, they need to be making moves, and we're sat here waiting. Like I said, big clubs have standards. Big clubs don't stand on sentiment. They move forward. You've seen that with Chelsea. You've seen that many times before in the past. If a manager's not good enough, he's gone. Get a new manager in. If he's not good enough, let's keep moving. And that's been the blueprint of successful clubs now across European football and world football for many years. The blueprint is there. It's there for all to see. You sack your manager until he does well. You give him 18 months. If he doesn't do well, sack him. Get another one. That's it. Very simple.
Double A, chat to us.
Firstly, big up Saeed, obviously having us on here as always. Obviously the biggest unfiltered podcast I've been on, so big up to all the man then that passed through, obviously Staffy as well, that had to dip out. It's good to see you all. Glad you we're all here to live in the pain. I just got a message to the conscious United fans, that keep the standards high and aren't falling for the BS that's being fed to us, to believe in this manager. When I said it before, when he's given us absolutely nothing to believe in. Just keep fighting a good fight and never drop your standards, that you want Manchester United to be the biggest club in the world again. That's where we should be, and that's where we should aspire to be every single time. And don't let those that make you feel bad or try to be negative that you have standards.
Oi.
Oh, whoa.
Bro, wait, look, this guy, man. What time do you call this?
Try to crash the party. Is that
right? Nah, not crash the party. Late, innit? Late.
Right.
Oh, this is a 3-hour stream.
He's a gas party. See when
man.
Yo, listen, I just want everybody to mute, please. Everybody mute, including Saeed.
Okay, yeah. Just tell us what's going on, Mufasa. Are you 10 Hag out?
I'm not gonna say I'm 10 Hag out now. I think it's too early to say that, or not too early, but I just wouldn't be saying that right now. Like I said, Saeed, before, and like I said, everybody, at the end of the day, I'm giving him those 10 games to play. And I think we've just got but this has been a massive sign of what is wrong, with a combination of the players not performing well enough and how he's just structuring the team, Again, 2 of the exact same goal conceded with so much space, the centre-back or player from the defensive line running through the whole team, so it's not looking good. I feel like the writing's on the wall to a degree. And it looks like a new manager will be coming in imminently, especially if he loses against Porto. But I said 10 games, guys, and I was one of the last people to back Ole until the 13th game of that season as well. So it's just one of those things where, for me, I'll be still looking to hope that he could win, but I just think he's not managing he's not utilized these players to the best of their abilities. The starting 11 again, poor selection. The performance from certain players again, really poor. Still playing Bruno until infinity, just a joke thing. So there's some clear mistakes that he keeps making. But I think it's over. I think for me personally, it's reactionary to say he's got to go right now. Obviously,
reactionary.
Yeah, because I don't know who said that. Yeah, but because
me, I said that.
Oh, yeah, because basically, Ineos have backed him. We've all wanted the process and we all wanted a structure, I should say, above that. And they were the people that, you know, saw what I saw at that particular time, obviously, and they were looking to back this manager, and they done that. So for them to have backed him and for 7 games gone after they've spent that money in the summer, for them to get rid of him, I just don't think that makes sense as well. And as a fan anyway, I just want the team to win and to play well. If they believe from the structure point that we all wanted, that, you know, this manager can turn things around, then we'll see. But it looks like he's getting himself sacked. You know, that's a clear fact. I'm not denying any of that at all. But for me personally, I will only be saying Ten Hag out after the next 3 Premier League games come about.
What's the next Premier League going to
Wait, can I ask Marcel one question before this? Because this is going to go.
Hold on a second, Leon. Villa, and then we've got Brentford, and then I think the last one will be West Ham.
I can tell by your voice, yeah.
Wait,
I
Faz, let me ask you one question.
To your voice, I can tell by listening to your voice, yeah. You've been crying.
Nah, I
I'm
haven't
not
been
fucking stupid. You've been crying. I can tell by listening to your voice. That's why you're rehydrating, because you've cried so much. You're dehydrated.
I haven't been crying, Faz. I've been upset. I've had a few drinks. I have had a few drinks. I was watching the game, just stressed. It hurts me just as much as anybody. What are you talking about? I support this club. We all love this club, so we want the club
what
to
was you
do well.
drinking? Just out of interest. What were you
No
having to drink?
comment.
No comment. Nah, you want to know what liquor is? What liquor is it? I just want to know. That's all.
No comment.
Well, Marcel, let me ask you one
You know what,
question. Because
Marcel?
obviously
You know what, Marcel?
this could end up going on for time, innit? But like, do you genuinely? Because obviously, like, I know your stance. Like, people think like, and I'll stick up for Marcel. Yeah, the thing is, yeah, people think that Marcel is like Ten Hag to the end of earth, and that he has had obviously some stuff. I think you say outlandish because I've got an opinion, you got your own opinion, but we broke it down, and he was saying that obviously why he believes in Ten Hag because of watching his previous career. Based on that and what he's done in the past, because we had this conversation separately, yeah. Do you think there's any chance, any percentage that he could turn it around at this point?
I mean,
you know what? Just quickly, Marcel, before you come in, I'm sorry. Just quickly, you know what? And because I have to go right after that. But you know, the thing that annoys me is the criticism of Ten Hag you just did in your opening statement is not something you can notice over one game. You said things that you have to have been noticing for time. And now it's like this game tipped you over the edge. That means you knew. That means you saw the symptoms. And you voluntarily didn't address them. This is the thing that's going with the people that are Ten Hag in and all of a sudden out. The criticism, they point out things that they noticed over an extended period of time. And now all of a sudden it's Ten Hag out, or Ten Hag, maybe he should go. That means you were not being genuine in the first place.
No.
That is a problem for me.
Can I cut you there? Because
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
You're misclaiming so many things or saying so many wrong things. So what things are you talking about specifically? You just said that I've been saying things that basically...
You said he keeps on playing Bruno, but you've been Bruno, and you have tweets pinned that Bruno and Ugarte is his best midfield.
Yeah. So hold on. Just hold that thought. So what you're saying though is wrong. So okay, so I have believed or supported Bruno as a player, but this season in particular, the last 7 games that we've just played, or I think it might be 8 or 9. I've been saying over the last 2 or 3 that if he continues to play Bruno, Casemiro, Rashford, he will get sacked. I've been saying that recently. So I don't understand what you're trying to say. I've noticed those issues, and then I've pointed it out, and I've gone against his management selections. I've said that his starting 11 selections are wrong. I've said these things all within these last 8 games within the start of the season.
But Marcel, it's season 1 though. Hold on a minute. It's season 1 though, isn't it? So why do you need 3 games to then say he's back? It's season 1, right?
So for me, that's what I'm trying to say. So for me, the mindset that I was adopting when I was saying that to you guys was, it's a fresh start. It's season 1 in your Sahir.
Why are you saying after 3 games you're gonna judge things? Why? It's season 1, right?
Not because 3 games in season 1 would have made 10 games for me, and that's the point where you see what the picture is.
So by seeing the picture, you're not sacking him.
Go on. Sorry, carry on, Marcel. My bad.
And now the picture is looking dire right now. It's not looking good right now, and I've been calling that out in each steps throughout the first 7 games. 3 more games will make 10 games of season 1 mentally.
Word to Castillo, it's not looking good, bruv.
Yeah, literally, bro.
That's what I was going to say,
Literally, bro.
Marcel. Do you think we turn it
Literally,
around
bro.
in these 3 games? Do you think the results and performances get better in these next 3 Premier
Because
League
you know
games?
what, Flawless, the thing is, if I had faith in a manager and he had a rough patch, I wouldn't let that cloud my judgment. I would still have faith in the manager because my faith is based on things that I see that he's doing correctly, but the results are not there.
Yeah.
You're pointing out fundamental issues that show that you knew. It's not only the last 3 or 4 games. You've seen the problems.
We have had these issues for a long
You
time.
did not
It's not
just
new.
wake up. You
It's
did
not
not just
new.
wake up this morning and said, "Yeah, there are fundamental problems." You knew them. This is why
So
we're
you're-
so irritated.
But again, if we go specifically into what you're saying, the first point you said was me talking about Bruno over being played into oblivion. I didn't see that as a fundamental issue last season or the season before that.
But that says a lot.
That's football and opinions, my friend. But your statement is incorrect. The way you're tainting my name on your statement is incorrect. It's fundamentally incorrect. I'm saying based on the 7 games at the start of this season, with that mindset that Said interrupted, saying that at the end of the day you're seeing it as season 1. I'm saying I'm seeing it as season 1 because, like I mentioned before, Ineos coming into play, giving us the structure that we all here wanted. All of us here wanted structure, and they decided to.
Not them though. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
I didn't want them, but that's a whole different. I'm not trying to get into all of that.
Yeah. So
I'm
I'm
not
still
getting
right.
into. But Marcel,
Yeah,
to the
I'm
question
still
I
right
asked
in
you.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
Thank
where
you.
we arguing. But
So
I
let
get
me-
your
so
overall
please
point.
let me go through. So please let me
go
go
on.
because I'm still right in what I'm saying. So we all wanted structure, and the structure gave this decision the vision that I was looking at. So that's that, and at one point I had even called this flawless. Even before this point that you're making, flawless, I had said before there could be a possibility that it could be flipping.
I can't believe this one.
I said this.
There could be what? Sorry, again.
I said that. Is there a way? Because before it was Sheikh Jassim or a Glazonomic, like we still having to achieve things under the Glazonomics, or and I was saying this when there was Sheikh Jassim in the picture. I was saying, is there going to be a situation where we still have the Glazonomics here but a new ownership? I was saying that there could be. Is there a possibility where we win it? And it looks like it's transpiring that if we're going to win, the Glazonomics will still be in there in some sort of way, shape, or form. I think that's just what it's looking like anyway. That's what it is right now. That's what we're in right now. But at the end of the day, the structure chose Ten Hag, and from that standpoint, and they've backed him. From that standpoint, I'm looking at it as this is a fresh start now. That's why they won't be sacking him. That's why we need to buckle in. We need to buckle in right now.
Bro.
No, you.
I've wrote the season off myself. I've wrote the season off. I've already wrote the season off.
No, please, everybody, brothers, you're taking a piss. You don't know, Marcel. There's a reason why you don't come to Old Trafford.
Said, you may as well just leave them in it together.
There's a reason you don't come to Old Trafford because you don't want to watch this. It's easier for you to stay at home and watch it. And I know you, Marcel. You used to come every game, no matter what. Every game.
Marcel?
Me and you used to meet up hours before. Every game, Marcel. How many years I known you? Don't lie to me, Marcel. Look me in my eyes. Don't lie to me.
No, bro. I can look you in the eye, bro. That's not the reason why. That's part of the reason. It's painful.
I know you, Marcel. I know you very well. Years, bro. I know
but
you
you
for
don't
years.
go because it's
Don't
that
do
bad.
that to me.
No. But I'm not. It's not because I
Yo, that's
don't want to watch the
man.
football games. That's a proper club.
So you're a piss taker, man. That's
He's
a piss taker,
gaslighter
man.
number 1. I told you.
You gaslighter extraordinaire, man.
Bro.
I'm telling
But
you.
you don't go because it's that bad. All right, first.
No, I think so. No, again, he's taking my name. I've
Go
never
on. So
said
what's
that.
wrong with go on then? What was wrong about Faz's statement?
Well, I've never said that I don't go because we're playing.
So why do you no longer go then?
Because I don't always want to go. You can laugh at that statement.
I will laugh at that statement. You know why you're not answering it. It's cool.
Johnny Cochran.
It's cool, Marcel, man. It's cool.
Listen,
I don't judge
Johnny
that. It's cool.
Cochran.
I don't
Let
judge
me give
it's
you the
cool.
benefit of the doubt. You watched it
Yeah.
from
We know why
One
you
minute.
don't go. You know why you don't go.
You're 1 minute. You're 1 minute.
And I play. And
That's made you not want to go.
Listen, big up Marcel. Listen,
sometimes
big
I
up
play on
Marcel.
Sundays as well, Ash. I play on Sundays.
Listen, big
play
up
football
myself
on
for coming on. Listen, big up myself for coming
No,
on.
we're gonna get him when he's sober, man. When he's we'll talk to him when he's sober. when he wakes up, this is not the real Marcel.
Yeah, but no. What difference does it make if he's sober? What difference does it make if he's sober or he's drunk?
No, Faz, you should have let
before.
You should have let me that. I didn't know Marcel.
Even my girlfriend doesn't get me this mad than Marcel.
Yo, Faz, you should have led with that. I didn't know Marcel used to go every week. I had no idea about that. I didn't know that.
I know Marcel for years, man.
Marcel was a regular, you know.
I know Marcel been in my car. How many times Marcel been in my? I know Marcel for years. We broke bread together for years.
Let me just say this. Let's
close this out. I was always playing for years. I was always playing on Sundays. Now I'm playing sometimes on Sundays. I don't always come.
Big up Marcel.
I go to aways. I go to a lot of the aways.
Listen, big up myself for coming on. Like you said, he's had a bit to drink in it, and there's no need to kick a man when he's down in it. So
no, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna talk about.
It's not even a man.
When a man drinks, his muscles get stronger. You lose sense and you start to get stronger. Like I don't know how. What are you on about? Marcel is ready, bro.
Yeah.
Stop telling me. No, I'm sick and tired of people taking me for a fucking idiot.
Everyone's down.
Marcel,
Everybody's down. Everybody's down. Why are we pretending like everybody's down?
It's not fair.
Man United ain't making me drink. Man United ain't making me drink. That's what I know is wrong.
Keep it halal, guys.
If Man United mentioned the bottle, is peak at
bro. They made Marcel hit the bottle, you know, man. They got him on the Ray and nephew and that. It's crazy, man.